Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Alright, welcome back to the Virgo vibe, you guys. We are getting ready to go into the Mercury Retrograde. If you haven't noticed, you guys are probably starting to wind down. You're feeling a little more exhausted lately. I want to say if you haven't backed up your computers, I would suggest you do so, especially for the Virgos, because we are ruled by Mercury. And with that said, it can really, it's going to affect us and Geminis to the max. And the fact that it is happening in our sixth house, which is a Virgo house, it's going to affect you that much more. So this has everything to do with your everyday routine, your service to humanity. It has to do with your health. So maybe going back over health issues or starting up a new exercise or an old exercise program that you used to do would be a really good time to do that right now. It can give you the momentum to stick with it. I want to say, be mindful of travel and that kind of stuff. It's going to be, a lot for you to be, give yourself some extra time just in case there's road construction or an accident, God forbid. Any one of those things can actually keep you from getting to work on time, getting to your clients and so forth, whatever that is. And this is going to happen from January 30th all the way to February 20th. And then we won't come out of the shadow until the middle of March. So, I would say the fact that it is in Aquarius has a lot to do with the World Wide Web. So being mindful of making sure that you've backed up your computer, and CC, if you have to send out an email, make sure that you're CCing it to someone else so that they can't say that you didn't send it or that it wasn't gotten. Be mindful of those text messages that you're sending out. You could be gossiping about someone and then accidentally send that text to the person that you were gossiping about. Mercury is a trickster and it will get you caught. Remember, liars, cheaters, and thieves always get caught during a Mercury in retrograde. So if you're doing something underhanded, I would suggest you stop. I would suggest you stop anyway. You shouldn't be doing that. And as a Virgo, you guys know better than that. I mean, just as a human, whether you're a Virgo or not, quit doing underhanded shit if you are. And quit hanging out with underhanded people too. So Spirit, let's go ahead. January 29th. Also, it can cause fights and arguments and things like that. Work through your fears for Virgo. Spirit, please show me Virgo for January 29th. Okay. Bring love into the situation, learning how to be vulnerable. And I think that some people, Virgos have a fear of vulnerability. They're very, they're there for other people, but, sometimes they forget about themselves. And look at the bigger picture. Aim high. Aim high, you guys. Whatever this is, aim high. And showing the world the real you. So now look at this. We have Aquarius 2 times in your reading. And Aquarius is all about the law of attraction. It's making a wish. It's, and again, that's our 6th house of work. So this has a lot to do with, work. And just providing. I think that, for a lot of Virgos that I know, we're all healers. We are in some type of a healing, whether that's you're a nurse, a doctor, a dentist, a server at a restaurant, a bartender, anything that has to do with the service industry where we are serving humanity, where we are actually being able to help. I just feel like it's really important that you are authentic at this time. I think that, with Virgos anyway, no matter what, authenticity is always key when it comes to the Virgo. And I think that sometimes there's a fear that, there's a fear of being vulnerable. There's a fear of, of putting yourself out there. Virgos like to be behind the scenes. So when we have to be outside of that, like for me, I have this YouTube channel. That's not easy because I like to be in my office or in my house, kind of hiding away behind the scenes and helping from, back there instead of being in the forefront and, in your face. But that's also having Uranus in the 9th house for the last couple of years. What Spirit has been asking us to do, excuse me, it's getting warm in here. what Spirit has been asking us to do with Uranus in the ninth is, talking to people about our philosophy and not being afraid to express ourselves. Yeah, we may piss people off, but you know what? It's still being authentic and true to you. And the thing is, I've had people hang up on me. They don't want to talk to me, and that's okay with me. I'm sadly all right with that, because I know that deep down inside, I told the truth. And people don't like to hear the truth. They want their version of the truth. They want to believe what they want to believe. And so you kind of just have to take your hands off the wheel and let people maneuver the way that they will. And eventually these people will come back to you. So, bring love into the situation, show love, send love out, whether these people are pissed at you or not, and that's the thing too, with Mercury in retrograde, it'll give you guys the opportunity later to maybe talk about this situation and see what it is that, see what it is that was holding the two of you guys back. If this is you and a coworker, you and a friend, you and a boss, you and a, whatever, family member, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, cousin, doesn't really matter. I feel like you're going to have to overcome whatever fears and obstacles are there. Look at the bigger picture, really see like what's really going on under, I had a conversation with somebody and he hung up on me a while ago, and he was upset with something that I had said. And it's like, everything that I've ever said has been proven, and so I just kind of have to go, you know what? I'm also not going to be a punching bag either. You can hang up on me once, but you do it twice now. And that's where I draw the line. And that's when I'm like, you know what? I'm done talking. And when a Virgo is done talking, you're not going to get much more out of them, and it's going to take a lot for you to be able to come back because Virgos are very forgiving, because again, they're of service. How can I help you? Even if I piss you off, how can I help you? So, bringing love back into the situation and looking at the bigger picture, because this person doesn't want to see the bigger picture. They wanted to see what was right in front of them, and that's it. And this is why I get paid to do what I do, because Virgos get in trouble for unsolicited advice all the time. So let's go ahead and find out what the Rebel Unicorn wants to say. Spirit, please show me. Oh, there it is. It just literally landed up on the computer. Make it rain, you guys. So, helping other people work through their fears, and making it, maybe this has a lot to do with money. For some of you, you're fearing that you're not going to have enough money. Don't get stuck on that, because, when it comes to Scorpio rules taxes. So maybe you're a little worried about your taxes. Maybe you're going over some tax information, especially having... Chiron in the 8th is all about your taxes. Chiron in Aries is for Virgo. So maybe there's some aspects where you're having to hire out. I mean, that's what I've had to do. I've had to have somebody else go in. That's not my area of expertise, using other people. And I think that the hardest part with you guys and us, me too, is we don't like to give up control, because it's almost like a form of failure for the Virgo. So just knowing that, there are other people that are put here for a reason to help you with what you need, okay? So Spirit, please show me. All right, there it is. You tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid, okay? So, and that's bringing love into the situation. And, for some of you, maybe you're holding on to your money really tight, because you're afraid of spending right now. I get that. Of course, don't make huge purchases, especially with Mercury going into retrograde. And anything that you do buy, make sure that you keep your receipts. But look at the bigger picture. Do you really need this? Is this an investment? And then really going from there. And then you think someone is lying. They are. Virgos are a human lie detector. They have Scorpio in the 3rd house. So Scorpio is, digging deep and really getting to the bottom of the issue. If there is someone here that is lying to you, they're not just lying to you, they're lying to themselves. And again, what did I tell you at the beginning of this with Mercury in retrograde? Liars, cheaters, and thieves get caught. If someone here is saying that they don't love you, they're probably lying, and they actually really do. If somebody here is saying that they don't have any money, they probably do, okay? It's just how it goes. But again, doing your research, again, feel your gut, because Virgo's ruled by the solar plexus. So making sure that you're, tapping into that gut gut and asking yourself, does this feel right, or does it feel like somebody here is trying to scam me out of money? Okay. So, I mean, it could be something as mundane as they the phone rings and it's a telemarketer trying to tell you that your social security card has been compromised and they're going to shut down your social security. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard that one before, or they're really worried about your car warranty too. At least I know that somebody is worried about me. All right, Spirit, please show me. Yep. All right. Yeah. So use your intuition. Somebody's lying. Somebody's keeping secrets. Okay. That I can't help but notice this, and you're going to have to just see it for what it is. And again, the High Priestess is all about using your intuition. The Ten of Cups here, working through your fears. Maybe this has to do with family money, family legacy. At the bottom of the deck, it says, show the world the real you. And then it's like, okay, but who am I? Who am I? Because right now I don't know. And I think for a lot of people, they don't know who they are at this time. I think that, everybody who thought they knew who they were in the past, now they're kind of got a second glance as, well, is that really me after what happened last year and what's going in onto this year, So it's like, making decisions when it comes to family, making decisions when it comes to work, making decisions. And here's the deal. People are really seeing you for the hard work and dedication. Like, I feel like a lot of the Virgos, people really do look up to you. And I feel like, allowing other people to pour that love over you, that you pour over other people. And so I feel like, being mindful of not blocking your heart, because she does have her hands over her heart. And I feel like for a lot of you too, I just want to say that there's a victory here, there's success, there's an ending and a completion when it comes to there's a completion here when it comes to maybe like, this could be child support, okay, because I'm seeing the money and I'm seeing other people's money, okay, and that's what Scorpio rules. So I feel like there's a vulnerability here. And somebody here, I feel like there's a victory here when it comes to overcoming. And somebody is lying, Somebody is definitely lying, but justice will be served. So look at the bigger picture. Even though there's this going on, what I want to say to you is, there's something bigger that the universe has in store for whoever this person is that's lying, and you just kind of got to let go and let God, okay? You may not see what this is that is coming in, but trust me, there's always a victory. You just can't see it, okay? So I can't help but notice that, you guys. Let's go ahead and pull on Spirit. Please show me their love life for the Virgos. Virgo's love life. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Let your friends help you. Let your family help you. Put yourself out there. You don't have to do everything. Again, go back to delegating. All right, Virgo. Oh, here we go. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So, and that can also have a lot to do with the deception and lying to yourself. Maybe somebody's lying to you and saying that they don't care when actually they care more than you even realize. I see that one a lot too, because you know what? Virgos are ones who will just suffer in silence for a lifetime. They'll be in love with somebody and they won't say anything because of fear of, rejection and, fear of what the other person will say. Well, that doesn't get you anywhere, Virgos are the ones who are, on their deathbed going, I wish I had, I wish I had, I wish I had. Well, quit wishing and actually do it. Yeah, here it is, healing family issues. So again, I feel like, somebody here is lying. Very soon clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now. The fact that we are in this full moon in Leo has a lot to do with letting go, okay? Because it's in our 12th house. So this is letting go of, and this is the one time a year, one full moon a year where you need to not waste this full moon. Let go of the old dynamics. Let go of people who no longer serve a purpose. The red flags were there all along. Let it go, remember to go back and pick up some of the people who got left behind that maybe you shouldn't have left behind in the last year. And, I noticed like slowly but surely people are starting to trickle back in from like years ago going, wow, I should have listened to you a long time ago. And I'm like, but I will tell you, I told you so, but I'm a very patient individual. It doesn't mean I'm going to accept everybody back, but at the same time, it's part of the healing, right? So this is going back to your childhood. This is healing with your family. And for some of you, somebody in your family has been lying. And like I said, this could be something to do with court, especially when it has to do with the Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is looking at the bigger picture and it's justice. That's what Jupiter rules, is like court and doing the right thing. And he'll give you the blessings that you deserve. You just don't see it happening just yet. As far as like love life, I feel like for the single Virgos, you need to decide, do you want a relationship? Because that's what this is all about with the Leo full moon. It's about romance. It's about the love of a lifetime. And if you are willing to overcome whatever fears you have and be willing to allow yourself to love and be loved by another individual, then Cupid's arrow is here and it can, take you far. But be mindful of the victories that you're winning and realize that yes, love can hurt, but that love doesn't have to be painful. Sometimes it's inevitable that the people that we love it, nothing lasts forever, but are you gonna pass up every single experience because you've been hurt one other time? Again, Leo full moon, let that go, because what the universe is trying to get you to what is trying to come in for you that you can't see, is there's the love that you have never experienced that is here for the taking. And if you could just take the freaking blindfold off and unblock your heart, you could have what everybody else has gotten to experience. Anyway, Virgos, I love you guys very much. I hope that you guys will heed the warning here and let go of what no longer serves you and be prepared to open your arms wide to all the beautiful things that are coming in. You may not see them, but here they are. Anyway, love you all very much. Happy full moon in Leo. We are still in the energy, so make sure you keep your thoughts positive. Make sure you're only thinking about the things that you want to rid yourself of, and everything else is just left to the universe to play with. Anyway, chat soon.